The thing about hyaluronic acid is it attracts water. So then there's this idea that it's attracting water from the atmosphere. Well, girl, please, if you were an alcoholic looking for a drink out of the atmosphere, you would be really thirsty, girl, because there ain't that much moisture in the air, okay? Very small percentage. Well, hello, beautiful. I hope you are well. Cody, always here to help you have the most healthy, glowing, and gorgeous skin. If you like this info, please subscribe. All right, so today I want to talk to you about hyaluronic acid because apparently it's gotten 18 PR agents and it is still being touted as this miracle ingredient in skincare. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me some hyaluronic acid, but I am a little annoyed and sick and tired of the industry that I love and I work in, touting hyaluronic acid as being this life-changing, holds 1,000 times moisture its weight. Of these really kind of interesting claims. So I want to dispel some myths about why hyaluronic acid probably ain't going to help you achieve your skincare goals as much as the marketing companies would make you to believe, okay? So if you've purchased my products, you know that I am not a moisturizer line. I don't have a lot of moisturizers. The reason is because every product that I have in my line is an active product, so it has an active ingredient in there that will actually do something for the skin, and it's blended with moisturizers in there. But all of my products are designed to have your skin to be able to produce and retain its own moisture levels instead of you relying on a moisturizer to do that. And other good lines do that as well. Because if you just moisturize your skin, that's not doing all that much. Of course, you're moisturizing the top layer, most of that's dead skin, but we need to remember something really important. And you know I'm all about penetration. I'm always talking about getting stuff deeper into the skin. There's only so much of that can occur. And the way that hyaluronic acid is promoted is it's promoted as it's attracting all this moisture. Well, the first thing you need to know is that there's different forms of hyaluronic acid. If you want me to go into to beat a dead horse about hyaluronic acid, I can. I will do that if enough of you really want that. Because the thing I'm noticing is companies are getting extremely clever with making you think because there's so many different forms of hyaluronic acid in that formula that it's doing something extra special. There's extra hydration, even more than you thought was possible. It's even more than that. It's like, girl, please. Your skin can only absorb so much, and there's only so much can penetrate into the skin because your skin is naturally repelling everything, right? Your pores have oil in them and sweat come out of them, and it's pushing out anything that's trying to get in. Your skin as a protective membrane is designed to keep everything at bay out so that you stay protected. It doesn't want things in. It's not designed like that. So the thing about hyaluronic acid is it attracts water. So then there's this idea that it's attracting water from the atmosphere. Well, girl, please, if you were an alcoholic looking for a drink out of the atmosphere, you would be really thirsty, girl, because there ain't that much moisture in the air, okay? Very small percentage. Can't remember the exact percentage, but it's not enough for you to even consider it to be something worthy of your attention, trust me. So the thing that bugs me is that there's this idea that you're really going to get some benefit that is going to benefit you long term, and it's just not true. The main thing that hyaluronic does is it plumps the skin. It hydrates the skin, so it gives your skin some water. The thing is that companies are getting clever with putting different forms of hyaluronic acid in the skin. And all you really need to know is that all of these molecular weights, there's high and low, right? The high molecular weight is what will get absorbed into the skin. But we're talking the surface, girl. We're talking the top layer of the stratum corneum and maybe a little bit more if you're lucky and you're doing all of the things I recommend. But this low molecular weight that's now touted to be blended in there to give you more hydration than 1,000 times is BS, because that is only affected when it's injected into the skin with a syringe. And they do use certain type of things to change the molecular structure of that hyaluronic so that when it is sitting in the skin, it's the tiniest droplets of that which absorb hydration or absorb water in that area. But the idea that hyaluronic acid is going to produce that in your skin, which is a glycosaminoglycan, that's impossible, okay? That's like the same concept is you can't put collagen on your face and build collagen. You can't put hyaluronic on your face and build hyaluronic. You can't put hyaluronic on your face and expect your skin to retain its natural hydration levels. Vitamin A does that. Hyaluronic or alpha hydroxy acids do that, and even BHAs do that. You have to have a cell communicator, something that is stimulating a new skin cell. And when your skin stimulates a new skin cell, all the magic happens in there. You don't need to be applying a million different products because your skin is it's running at its own hydration and moisture levels, at its own homeostasis. So the idea that they're blending these unique forms, never been discovered, is on the first moon landing that, you know, Armstrong discovered this hyaluronic. It was quite a shock. Everybody, they brought it down to Estee Lauder and all the skincare companies. Girl, please, that doesn't matter because it's still about penetration and absorption. It's not getting in there. It can't get in there. So it's just sitting there. The downside to hyaluronic, and why a lot of people actually have now been seeing negative things about it, is because if it's gonna pull moisture. It's thirsty girl, like an alcoholic, okay, at a happy hour. She's thirsty looking for a drink. So she's gonna take a drink from wherever she can get it, okay? So if your skin is, if the only place to get this, the water is from your skin, it pulls it from there. Then, so you have a temporary effect of plumping, and then you rinse your face or you take off your routine, you take off your makeup or whatever, or you stop using it and you feel dry again. So you need the hyaluronic again. So you become an addict for hyaluronic acid. So you get my point. So these ideas that they're blended so uniquely, and most of the hyaluronic acid is a salt now. It's a derivative of sodium hyaluronate, so that it is it's cheaper to manufacture. Two, it's a little bit able to be, that form of it is a little bit better in the absorption because it's a natural salt, and the salt in your skin cell, it's complicated. I'm not a scientist here, but my point is that, you know, don't get bamboozled into thinking you need $100 hyaluronic serum, girl. Please, it's a joke. And, you know, there's things I've taught you in the past of how to get that hyaluronic to be more hydrating, which is the spray, and put it on in the spray. And even that, if you are still dry, your skin is dry because of a lack of hydration, your skin is going to become more dry with hyaluronic acid, especially if it's in like a gel form. So also I want to talk about a little bit inflammation, because hyaluronic in the cell, actually in your body produces hyaluronic, right? Which is the best way for you to have cushion and absorption and plumping is by drinking, by eating fruits and vegetables like celery and very liquidy kind of, you know, water-based fruits and vegetables. That's the best thing you can actually do. You could also take a hyaluronic acid supplement and drink a lot of water with that, and that can help also from inside. I'm not saying it's going to help your skin hydrate, girl. I'm just saying internally, bones, cartilage, all of the ligaments, those things really benefit well, including inflammation, with hyaluronic acid as a supplement. Now, the reverse can happen on your skin though. If you're using a blend of hyaluronic acid that has low and high weight in there, it can sometimes cause reddening to the skin and inflammation, even though hyaluronic can be very healing to the skin. This is what makes skincare, I swear to God, make my 8th grade education just go poof, because you know, it's like we're all kind of just trying to do the best we can. We all really want to be told the truth, and we all want to use something that's going to work, but then the companies get extremely clever with making the same thing sound unique when it's not, or blending it with certain unique things that they'll never do, like certain vehicles. It's like, girl, the hyaluronic ain't going to get in your skin. And if you're putting too much hyaluronic in your skin, it's the wrong molecular size, meaning it's a low weight of hyaluronic acid, then that can, in some people, cause actual inflammation. So it causes the reverse reaction, which, don't get me started, it's crazy. So I'm curious if you've used hyaluronic and have had a concern, or you love it and you have no issue. I don't personally have an issue, but I'm not bathing in hyaluronic acid, and hyaluronic acid has definitely got that PR, girl. They have gotten that PR down because they are making everybody use hyaluronic. Not everybody needs to use hyaluronic. So if you have acne, more oily prone skin, it can help. If you're aging and you're dry, it can help. But don't think just because you're using hyaluronic and you're aging and your skin is dry that it's actually going to hydrate it a lot more. It's probably not, but it can definitely be a little bit of a benefit, and I don't think it'll hurt unless your skin inside is dry. And the test is, put your hyaluronic on, wait a few hours, rinse your face. Does it feel plump? Does it feel tacky? Does it feel bouncy? Then that's how you know that your skin is typically not dry. It usually takes about 12 hours to see if you could do a little test like that. So anyway, guys, you want to chime in on the hyaluronic little craze we got going on here? I just am seeing people get bamboozled into buying these really ridiculously expensive, even Skin Medica. I love that brand. Their science is down, their research is great, but come on, girl, 150 bucks for hyaluronic. The Ordinary is obsessed with hyaluronic acid, and I think that it is for a specific reason. Do you guys want me to do a whole new review of The Ordinary? Because I think I found it a better line for you. Let me know if you want. As always, remember to stay gorgeous. I'll see you guys soon in a new video. Bye.